everyone, today I'm going to do the International Booktuber Tag. This tag was created by Daniela in Prague, I believe. I will leave a link to the original video down below in the description box. And I was tagged to do this by Mary from With Cinnamon Please, so thank you so much for tagging me, Mary. And the International Booktube Tag is a tag for all international booktubers who make videos in English but whose native language isn't English, so you know, people from all over the world. And I am an international booktuber because I am from the Netherlands, I am Dutch, and that is why I thought it was a lot of fun to do this tag and tell you a bit about myself and my experience as a international booktuber. So let's get started with this tag, and I'm going to answer all the questions for you and yeah, just get started with it. Question number one is, where are you from and what is your native language or languages? So yeah, as I said before, I am from the Netherlands, I am Dutch, and my native language is Dutch. So basically all the time when I'm not filming videos, I speak Dutch with family and friends. So that is why filming is sometimes a bit weird, but you know, that is my native language. Question number two, in what languages do you read books? Well, mostly in English, especially when it's an original English book by an English-speaking author. But recently I've also started to read more Dutch books by Dutch authors, and I realized that I actually really had missed that. So yeah, I try to read more Dutch books nowadays. So yeah, and I still also really enjoy that. So it's so weird sometimes to read books in multiple languages. But yeah, Dutch books are also really interesting, but they have to be from Dutch authors because I don't like translations. They can sound a bit weird sometimes, but yeah, basically those two languages. Question number three, is there a booktube in your native language, and if so, what is the community like? And yes, there is a sort of Dutch booktube community, but it's relatively very small because of course the Netherlands is not a very big country and Dutch is not a very prominent language all over the world. So you know, there aren't a lot of people who speak Dutch. So yeah, our booktube community is quite small. There are Dutch booktubers, but not that many, and they aren't that big compared to some other international booktube communities. But I will say that the Dutch bookish community is very much growing, not necessarily only with booktube, but with bookstagrams and book blogs. So there is very much a bookish community here in the Netherlands, and we have Jalfest, which is a Dutch YA book event festival. So yeah, there is a community, it's just not that big yet. Question number four, if there is a booktube community in your native language, why did you decide to join the international one? Well, as I said, because the Dutch booktube community is very small, and yeah, basically I think most of the people who do videos in English have this reason. But that is of course that English is a very big language around the world. A lot of people speak English, so if you make videos in English, you can reach so many more people. And also I read a lot in English, so it just made sense to me to make videos in English, and I absolutely have no regrets of doing so. And yeah, I just love speaking English, and this is also very good to sort of practice my English, so yeah. Question number five, are there any struggles or challenges for you as a non-native English speaker? Yeah, I guess that even though I think I speak English relatively well, you still cannot speak as freely as you do in your native language. So sometimes it's a bit hard to, you know, sort of describe what you think of certain books and things within the English language, where in Dutch I can, you know, speak a lot more freely, a lot more quickly, and that's just a little bit of a struggle in English. And also sometimes having trouble with pronouncing certain things, or getting some grammar wrong, which I see when I'm editing the video. And of course I cannot change it again, and then it annoys me, but yeah, I guess those are the biggest challenges. Question number six, how do you get hold of English books? Very easily. I can very easily order them here in the Netherlands, and there are also some English bookshops here in the Netherlands, and most bookshops sell English books nowadays, so you know, that's really not a struggle. I can get English books very easily. Question number seven, what is the best thing about being part of the international community? You can answer in your native language and add subtitles if you want. Oké, in Nederlands praten terwijl ik aan het filmen ben is heel raar, maar oké. Ik denk dat het beste van die internationale booktube community is dat het zoveel mensen van over de hele wereld soort van bij elkaar brengt. Dat klinkt een beetje cliché, maar het is gewoon zo leuk om te zien wat andere mensen denken op verschillende plekken van de wereld. En dat je meer met elkaar kan communiceren, omdat natuurlijk veel meer mensen Engels spreken. En ik vind het ook leuk om hier mijn plekje in Nederland te hebben, maar ook mensen kan bereiken van over de hele wereld en met andere mensen kan praten. En ja, dat vind ik gewoon heel erg leuk. En ik denk dat dat gewoon echt het leukste is van de internationale BookTube community. So good luck to future Michelle with editing and putting those subtitles underneath that bit, but I hope you enjoyed me speaking Dutch. Question number 8. Do you watch other international BookTube channels? Shout out a channel that you found recently. I mean, I do, and of course I have my very good friend Brit, who is also Dutch. She's also an international booktuber, but of course I haven't found her recently. And I guess I'm just going to give my shout out to Mary from With Cinnamon Please. She's also not a recent discovery of mine, but she's just so lovely, so sweet. She makes amazing videos and she leaves so many comments, and she's just a very sweet person. So please go follow her. Again, I will put a link to her BookTube channel down below in the description box. And then question number 9, tag your fellow international booktubers. I have a feeling that all international booktubers are tagged already, but if you are an international booktuber and you want to do this tag, please feel free to do so. You can say that you're tagged by me because, you know, do it whatever you want. Just film this video if you want to. It's a lot of fun and I cannot wait to see more international BookTube tag videos and see all these different things from all over the world. And yeah, it's a very fun video, so please just do so. So this was it now for this video. And if you like this video, please go subscribe or maybe give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye!